Good morning, everyone. At the time of this recording, it's the 30th of December 2025, but you are watching this on 31st December 2025. And considering time differences or factoring in time differences, I wish you all a happy New Year's Eve or a happy New Year. And yeah, I think this is a good time to for me, reflect on 2025, this channel, my main channel, and about a couple of plans or practices and tools that I want to implement for the new year. So, as I've been kind of saying in many of these videos, these daily videos, which by itself, I feel like for me, is a huge achievement. Yes, I had a couple of breaks. I'm still sick. Over the Christmas days, I didn't post any daily videos because I was sick and I'm still sick. I actually went with my wife on a dog walk and, excuse me, I actually was so exhausted because my lung was kind of giving out on me after a while walking fast. So yeah, so I will try to keep this brief and not talk too much because yeah, my lung and my throat is still a little bit hurting. That being said, this is episode 211 or 212 of daily videos, which, as I said, is a huge achievement for me, and I'm looking forward to keep continuing this. I definitely want to continue this with 365 episodes, and then let's see how it goes from there. But I learned so much, and as I've been always saying in these videos, doing these videos and also utilizing stuff like the Anbernic RG35XX Plus. These are tools for me to kind of exaggerate to a little bit sane and kind of get stuff off my head onto a video file, which I always say to keep my mental capacity a little bit more tame, or resetting my mindset whilst playing 10 minutes on a retro game. Those are tools that I love to not only get my mind a little bit free, but also get me away from doom scrolling and notifications and stuff like that. So those are the tools that I implemented over this year, and especially, as I said, with these daily videos, which are amazing. So to reflect on 2025, I feel like as a freelancer and seeing so many freelancer friends around me, this year was really rough. Film industry in Germany isn't that great. Economy isn't that great. So it wasn't great, the year. And as I said, I know many of my friends don't have a lot of jobs at the moment. I'm in a good privileged situation where work has been picking up lately, and I will start a big project in January right away. So I'm in a good spot at the moment. But the year 2025 started with a big project and a client that did not pay me, and I'm still in legal battles. I was hoping that this would be resolved. It is not resolved. I'm still fighting for that. So that's still a little bit on the back end of my brain, which is stressing. But overall, I'm looking forward into the new year and kind of finishing 2025 because, as I said, it wasn't great. Again, to repeat myself, economy isn't great, film industry isn't great, jobs aren't great as freelancer, whilst everything is getting more expensive, at least here in Germany. Two wars still going on, so it was a bleak year, to say it mildly. But as I said, I was able to kind of incorporate a couple of tools. Daily vlogging or making these video daily, as I said, is a really, really good way to journal, and I can highly recommend it. Also, gaming with these types of devices, not on a phone, not on an Xbox, but something that you can kind of carry with you every day, is a really good tool for mental health. And I want to continue doing that in 2026. I'm not a fan of making New Year's resolutions. I just do whatever I need to do and to improve stuff. And as I said, these tools are something that I want to continue. Unfortunately, because I was sick, I wasn't able to work out. I still will continue working out. It was really tough on me not being able to work out for almost 2 weeks now, and I hope I can work out again soon. That is definitely something that I want to continue, and where I always kind of say to all of you who are watching, try, if you have a plan or want to improve something, start small. And working out for me was one of the best examples. I started with like 10 push-ups per day just to build a habit. Building habits is the first step to kind of change something. And something that I also want to do is kind of improve my finances. I already have a really good saving structure, but with Christmas around last week and watching again a lot of YouTube, gear acquisition syndrome kicked in, and I have made a new plan on kind of how to save money, which will be my next video actually. And yeah, that's are some of the things that I want to do in my life. But with YouTube, I also want to continue doing these daily videos on my second channel. But obviously on my main channel, I want to continue making videos, reviews. But also I brought back the podcast, which is one of my favorite things. So yeah, lots of plans for the next year. Or I mean, it's the same thing like now, but kind of improving what I'm already doing and building more tools to kind of help myself and help my life basically. So yeah, again, this is, I don't want to kind of do this a long video. So that was this year, and I hope that your year was a little bit better, and I hope you're going into the new year with lots of motivation and energy, health, and good thoughts. And yeah, if you want to see maybe yesterday's video about Star Trek Voyager, and those topics are actually, I want to continue kind of on these nerdy topics like gaming and movies and stuff like that, but always with the perspective of, or the angle of, mental health, because this is a topic that is very dear to my heart. Then yeah, that is definitely going on in the next few months as well. So maybe check out that Voyager video up here. YouTube thinks they like the video down here, and maybe consider subscribing, and that way we see each other in the next video tomorrow by clicking the button up here. Thank you very much, and again, Happy New Year.